Greetings and welcome to your daily dose of rogue, where today we're going to be tackling a slightly different type of roguelike. I don't know if you can tell so far. We've been kind of playing some different kind of little genres of roguelike. So we started with Slay the Spire, which was the deck builder. Went on to Risk of Rain, which was the 2D platformer, actiony, buildy one. This is a genre of roguelike, which has been called a few different names. I think some people call them Bullet Heavens, as an inverse to the genre of game called Bullet Hell, but I like to call them, deemed by I believe it was Vincent Vinesauce. They call it a garlic like, and in true honor of it being a garlic like, I have no where's the music? It's not playing any music. Hold on, let me mess with some of this real quick. Sounds very quiet. Let's turn those up. It's a great game. Do we want flashing VFX? We probably do not. Do we want damage one numbers? You're gonna see real quick that we probably don't. Okay, how are we looking? That should be good. Because it is a garlic-like, and because it got its name from this character right here, Poe. I believe we're gonna play him today, and we're gonna use his garlic, and we are going to. Also, if you look at all the names of these characters, they're all very just Italian, I guess you could say. So this game is made by a man who built a career on making, I believe it was slot machines. It was the guy who made slot machines, and he made this game. And maybe you'll see some similarities pretty soon, but it's cool. It's fun, and you just walk around and you dodge people. We're gonna play on. I don't have everything unlocked in this game yet. There's a lot of stuff to do. Let's just, first play, we're going to play, we don't want hurry. We'll play hyper, though. We're going to play on Mad Forest. Starting stage, Poe, garlic, walk around. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, if that was very loud. I did not mean for it to be. Why did the music come in like that? I'm going to turn it down a little more. Oh my, it's so loud. I think we're in a good spot now. Okay. we're playing fast and loose here. I'll get that little cursor off the screen. But yeah, name of the game is walk around, don't get hit. Also, you level up and you get to choose items. And I don't really know what I want. I do like a Rune Tracer. Santa Water's good. Let's go Rune Tracer. But really, what I want to do early is just upgrade my garlic. Because once your garlic gets strong enough, it one hits enemies, so you can just walk through everything. There's the garlic upgrade. If you refer to the top left, you'll see that there are 6 slots, and then below them, kind of 6 more slots. So that is, you're gonna have 6 weapons and then 6 passive items on top of those weapons. So we want to choose our weapons wisely. And I think axe is a good place to start, because we're going to want to grab an item that makes it to where our area of effect for our attacks is larger, because garlic is only so large. But making it bigger is great. And that one has an evolution with the axe, and hopefully we can get an evolution for you guys and see how those kind of ball out of control. I'm not like super smart and learned at this game. But I know a bit. I've seen some videos. My dad actually knows quite a bit. Actually, most of the rest of the people in my family who play games know quite a bit more about this game than I do. But I've dabbled. I've dabbled a bit into it. I do enjoy it. I do like walking around and dodging enemies. And I love its art style and its music. And the fact it's kind of got these slot machine-esque type things. And it's a... I don't know how to describe it. It's a crunchy game. It's crunchy, but in a good way, like a good potato chip. I've just stepped right into that guy. We did get a recommendation for another roguelike, which I'll be playing next. But I'm not gonna lie, I fired it up, and I tried to run, and I have not played that game in so many. There's the candelabra that we wanted, but I haven't played it in so many years that I died immediately 4 times in a row. And I don't think anybody really wants to see me do that, so Next episode, I'll spend some time before the next one. Learn maybe go watch a video or two. But we will be playing Spelunky, which is sometimes referred to as one of the first roguelikes. Maybe it's not. I mean, okay. So roguelike is a genre based off of a game from a while ago called Rogue, hence being a roguelike, which was a game in which every run is different, and that's what a roguelike is, or a roguelite, as some people say. But I don't really care to make that distinction because I don't know. It's just being too smarmy about it. But yeah, so it's a game that's like just different every run. You get different items, whatever. You can level up outside of it and get some permanent effects, but in general, every run is different. And they're a great game for a series like this where I can just sit down, fire one up, play it, talk about it a bit, but also maybe just talk about what's going on in the gaming world, in my world, maybe in your world, although I don't know all of you. Maybe I will someday. Ah, yes, a chicken. Some of these little breakable items you can get chickens out of. So spinach is good because it just makes your damage higher. I'm gonna do that. I don't have all the evolutions memorized, so we do have one. So our axe that we're throwing is going to evolve with the candelabrador that we picked up, and spinach is for the fire wand, which I'll probably grab if I see it. And this little guy is an elite. Okay, we got him down. Let's just keep upgrading our weapons here. I think as far as other weapons we're gonna want, I do think the fire wand is gonna be one we're looking for. And I don't know. Well, we'll grab whatever looks fun. Armor for our Rune Tracer is good because that turns into a sword. We also want is it escape? Yeah, so we can open up our map here. So there's some items on the map. So if we go north, we can get the black heart. I don't remember what that's the hollow heart. If we go south, we can get the Pomarola. One of those, I believe it's the Pomarola, is what evolves our garlic, and we want that because we're playing a garlic-like. So we must get the garlic and make it stronger. We've got in a chest. Here's the slot machine effect. Here we go. We're gonna play this little song. Oh, we got a garlic and some gold. That's for out of game stuff. Not out of game, like. You're gambling with real money in this. I'm just joking. That's how you can buy some upgrades outside of a run. Dude, wouldn't that be cool though if you could just if casinos had games like this in them? You could just walk around and the better you are at the game, the more money you'd make. Actually, I feel like casinos wouldn't like that because then people would get really good at games and they would lose a lot of money. But I think it would be great because I've dabbled in a few video games. I might be able to get pretty good at them, and maybe that could be like my career. But then you have some people who think they're good at gambling, and don't get me wrong, at poker and stuff, you can be good at gambling. At slot machines, I don't think there's any strategy to them. You just walk up to it, throw some money in there, and hope. But this game is a little different than a slot machine in that there is some strategy. You do have to dodge. And we are gonna go south here. I do want. Okay, we've gotten a praying mantis and some moving flowers have blocked our way. This is fine. We mosey on by. We get the little gems. We get a level up in here. Couple more. I do know some tech. I can escape. Do we want the crown? I think no. Knife is good, but I don't want it. Maybe knife isn't good. I don't think knife is that great. I think a couple of the items we do have are pretty good. I know the garlic is good. The axes are good. Lightning ring is solid. Rune Tracer I like. I don't know tier list for this game. Like what's best or what's in style. I do know I love getting items out of chests though. And we've gotten another lightning ring. Those chests are how we get our evolutions, but we have to meet a few criteria before we can actually get those evolutions. One being it has to be 10 minutes into the run. Another being specific levels on those items. Alright, since we've hit a phase where these enemies aren't dropping a whole lot of experience, we are going to go and venture south. Now, I believe... Oh, we gotta go way south. I think the proper strategy is to get all other passive items and then go pick that up as kind of a freebie. I don't think we're going to do that, but maybe we should, because this game does get really hard later on. You'll see it starts to ramp up, and every run is 30 minutes long, so... Oh, you'll never be in a run for more than 30 minutes. Grab some things, move around. Maybe do some circles. I'm really bad about getting lazy about dodging and just being like, yeah, if I take a little bit of damage now and I walk through the enemy, it'll be fine. But then you realize it's not fine because you don't heal so much in this game. And you're halfway through a round and you've just walked into 10 skeletons and there's not a whole lot you can do. Do we get the Santa water? We're going to get the Santa water because as we get later, we're going to want to just stand in one spot. That's going to be the game plan. Just stand there. And we're kind of getting to that point now. Ooh, we're going to move towards bats. So bats die quickly. They're pushing me. They're pushing the bats into me. Want to fight the bats? I don't want to fight bats that are being pushed. Or that are pushing. No! Why? It was going good. Ho has failed me. And I know some people are like, shouldn't you have a revive? No, because I don't have all the power-ups yet. Can I buy a revive? I thought I'd have enough. Buy it. Are you kidding me? I'm 400 short. Can I sell something? Can I sell stuff? What if I do that? Can I buy all the... Hold up. Yeah. Here we go. This is how you do this all. And then we make sure we get our revive. And then we're gonna go, yeah. We get all the good stuff. Yeah, more experience. Yeah. We want that. Move speed? Yeah, okay, cool. Now we have an extra life now. We do whatever we want until we die, and then we only have one life. I feel like we don't run back Poe. Let's play, what does Croce do? He's got a cross, he's a demon guy. I like it. We'll switch up the map too. We'll play in the library. How about that? Should we play on hyper? I'm looking at what it's doing over at the left, and I can't. I mean, it's giving me golden luck and making me move faster. I'm assuming it makes the enemies move quicker too. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're zooming. Oh, right off the bat, we want magic wand. Because it likes the spell tome, and we want the spell tome. So we're gonna go, instead of garlic this time, we're going for like projectiles. We're gonna be shooting stuff. And we want to get a lot of those things shooting out. So we're looking like items like a duplicator and spell tome and others. No garlic. We'll take an axe. Is there anything on this map? I don't even remember. Okay, so if we go left, we can get the spell tome. And if we go right, there's actually a thing I haven't picked up yet. More crosses. I love the look at the. I love the little sand guys. Look at them. They just got their hands up. They're partying. They're like, yeah. That's an early crown. Is it worth? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say yes. I don't take the crown very often. But if it can let us get more experience early, and I mean that was an early crown. Now the only problem with the crown is it doesn't give you any damage, and it does take up one of your slots. So you're taking a gamble of like, are these levels you're getting better than just getting an item that is stronger? And I do not know the answer to that. Duplicator's good. I think I mentioned that before. We're shooting projectiles. Why not just shoot more of them? So we are going to want to make our way left at some point. I'm not really worried about unlocking things. Right now, at least. As we do this series more, and who knows, maybe we bump into one of these roguelikes that we're just really enjoying at the time, and we do kind of a solo series on it. That could very well happen. But for now, we're gonna play runs and we're gonna talk about them. And if we find one that we really like, we'll stick with it. But until then, we're just gonna keep bouncing around. Oh, I've walked straight into it. It's okay, we have a chicken. Okay, we got green guys and Medusa heads. We're still looking pretty good, though. Projectile speed? But I kind of want to be taking levels for our cross just to get it stronger. Projectile speed is a good... I mean, like I said, we're shooting projectiles. And moving quicker. I mean, that can't be a bad thing. Speed as in, like, they shoot quicker. I don't think it makes it, like they move faster. Not that I shoot more of them, because I believe it's the spell tome that makes me shoot more of them. And that is to the left. I don't know why I look at the map as if it isn't going to be any other way than, you know, left. Because you can't go up or down on this one. It's a hallway. Oh, do we want the armor? Maybe someday. We get our cross leveled up first, though. It's kind of doing a lot of the heavy lifting. These guys are boxing me out of the gold. Let me get in there. Evolution with cross clover? Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that was the evolution, but I do now. Glad the game tells me. I'm breathing fire. I don't exactly know why. I think, I mean, there's a pickup. Did I walk over something that was a pickup? I didn't see it. I did break that lantern, or the lantern, the candle. Doing lines of mummies. Ooh, what of these three? Do I want my axe or my magic wand to go higher first? I mean, we're going directly towards the spell tome, so I'm gonna go magic wand. Which is the evolution item for it, so... Hopefully by the time we get there, we have picked up 2 other passive items, so we can pick it up and get like a freebie. So we can actually skip this, but I don't know the button for it. I hit escape. I don't think it skipped it though. Or maybe I did it too late. Also, I know I'm not getting every tiny, like, I'm not getting every blue gem. That is because I just absolutely cannot be bothered to. But also because, if I'm not mistaken, if I go right, all the gems I've left behind have, like, conglomerated into one powerful gem. I believe. And it'll probably be red. We do want a fire wand, because we will want to take a spinach, ideally, and because it is a projectile, and we shoot those out of us. This run is looking better already. Hey, we didn't get much traction on the Poe run. Oh, we took the bracer. Should we take the knife? I think, yeah, knife. Okay, okay, this one's looking better. Wait, can we take the clock lancet? I thought we had our 6 items. We don't. Clock lancet doesn't... I mean, actually, I've seen a run recently where somebody did do a lot of damage with it. Does duration matter for our weapons? Hold up, that little beat. That's... Oh, good. I don't think Spellbinder works for our weapon effects, because I think they just kind of shoot out, or a lot of them. If we get something that bounces, maybe it'll do something. But I'm just gonna get more knife. There's the spinach we wanted. Okay, we need to get one more passive item before we get over to this freebie tome. And what do we want that passive? Honestly, I'll take whatever. An attract orb would be good, so I don't have to walk around and grab them all. I mean, hold. Do we have all the good stuff already? We have that for that, that for that. I think we're kind of set. I think we're set. Maybe an armor or like a Pomerola to heal over time. Something like that. A little defense. Although in this game, most often, the best offense is, or the best defense is just an overwhelming offense. Here's the armor. I did say I would take it. Maybe I'm missing out on like 4 transformations. You can criticize me when I'm standing on the podium at the end, okay? When I'm winning. Or if I'm not winning, you can criticize. We're gonna win this run, surely. After the showing last time we did, we cannot lose again. It is forbidden for us to lose as badly as we did in Risk of Rain, which is it made me mad because Risk of Rain is like my game. That's my jam. Like I said, I listen to the soundtrack in my car when I'm driving around. And I couldn't even put up a run past like the 2nd stage. Did we even get to the 3rd stage? I don't think we did. That said, we're going back to Risk of Rain, and it's gonna be so much better. Here's our tome. Now, the only problem is I feel like it spawns stuff when we pick it up. Maybe? We want it. And you'll see in the top left, it added it, like on extra. So, it's a freebie. And we can level it up just like we do the other ones. I mean, now that we've gotten that, I mean, if we go a little more left, we can get another one. So that's like a free level up to it. Let's go get that. These little crosses are coming out like wildfire. You hear that? They're flying. But as we've seen in this game, it's all going great until you're dead. So things can turn quickly. I don't think they will. As I say that, 15 million monsters spawn. I'm saying I don't think they will because I'm a gamer. You know, I can dodge everything. The problem is when the bats push the enemies into you. I thought I was impervious to that, but I wasn't. Yeah, let's get our magic wand. We're kind of focusing on magic wand and the cross right now because we want to get those up to a level to where they'll be able to morph into their evolution stage. We do have to be careful of those little exploding witches or witches? No, ghosts. I mean, maybe they were witches before they died. I don't know. But yeah, if they explode on us, I think it's like just insta death. I think you don't live that. I mean, I've got the armor, but I don't think that's doing a whole lot. Let's look right. See, there's a lot of stuff over here. We're gonna do a little excursion to the right. We're not going right. We're touching this. We're getting a level. It was a bad level because we don't really we wanted to see cross or wand. Actually, no, cross is max leveled. We need 2 more wands. Outside of that, do we have we never grabbed a candelabrador, so we can't ascend or evolutionize our axe. So I guess we do knife because we actually have the bracer for that. Oh, we got a boss enemy. Also nice. Okay, so knife is really good. A lot of these items shoot either randomly or out from you or above you or whatever. The knife shoots wherever you're pointing, so it's really good for like punching through a line of enemies. This should be... No, this won't be the cross because you have to get to 10 minutes, right? And it's a triple. Of course, I didn't even point that out. We've got a triple chest, which can happen. There's also 5 chests. Which is where the slot machine mechanics come in. As we said, the guy was... he must have been very good at his craft. I don't know of any of the slot machines that he made, but I accidentally grabbed the spinach when I wanted to grab the wand. It's fine. We'll get them all leveled up eventually. We got the crown. If I just go like left and right really quick, does it like shoot? Yeah, it shoots knives both ways. It's doing a little S pattern here, a little snaking. Grabbing as much experience as we can while still going left. How much more left do we have to? We've passed it. We've gone too far left. I'm glad I checked that, or I would have just kept walking. Oh, we haven't upgraded our duplicator? Yeah, we get the duplicator. Give me the extra tome. Yes. Now we're just shooting everything quicker. Okay, so now we don't have to adventure anymore. We can just kind of, I mean, say stay put. We still want to grab all these gems, but oh, no! Why didn't I do the magic wand? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Oh man, we're going hard now. I did the magic wand that time. I'm not stupid anymore. This is good. This is good. You're starting to see what this game's all about now. Just shooting stuff everywhere. Which is why they call that a bullet heaven. So a bullet hell, if you don't know, is a game where you are a little enemy, you're a little guy, and the enemies shoot like 6 million shots at you. It covers your whole screen. And you gotta dodge them all. This one's the opposite. You're the 6 million shots and you're just taking down enemies. They can't dodge them. I think in general you want to upgrade your weapons first, but the fire wand's like pretty far from being leveled up, so I'm gonna do empty tome because it's just so good. It just makes you shoot quicker. And attack speed is key to more projectiles. Yeah, more empty tome. Don't follow my strategies in this game. I don't think I'm doing it right, but if it works, it works. I know there's people that'll like, oh, he can't win a simple run of Vampire Survivors. I can do super runs where I never move, which is a thing. People actually do runs where you spawn in and you just stand there and you're not allowed to move at all, and they somehow win. And there we have it. There's our evolutioned evolved cross, which is the Heaven Sword. And it can deal critical damage. Let's see if we can see those shooting out in there. Oh yeah, look at them going. Big pink swords. Also, haven't even used any of my revives yet. And this guy gets, I think an extra revive and then like an extra one on top of that. Let's level up the axe. Maybe I shouldn't have leveled up. Well, I can't evolve either of those. Oh yes, you see that red one right there? That one's gonna be a juicer. We get wand and spinach and wand. See, as I was saying before, they kind of conglomerate into like one super orb or gem. I think we just found it. We'll do axe. We will do bracer. We shall do knife. How close are we on some of these? We need 4 more of the wand, the fire wand, 2 more knives. Kind of our priority now, because we want to get those evolved too, because you want to have all the evolved weapons you can. Wait, is the... Okay, so the next time we get a chest, we will evolve our magic missile wand. Not the red one, the blue one. Yep, there it is. I think there's like different types of chests though, so I don't believe this one might. It may not evolve it. It did evolve it. Evolved magic wand fires with no delay, so it's just a constant stream of bullets coming out of us. And I believe that one just aims at whoever's closest to you. Chicken! And we are still just mowing stuff down. I mean, at this point, I kind of wish I had an attract orb. which is the thing that makes us be able to grab all this stuff a little quicker, but we shall overcome. What did I say I wanted? Oh, knives, yeah. Y'all, more knife. Maybe a little circle tactic where I just walk around these bookcases. Now, there is something that happens in this game where you like lose a run in the last 30 seconds because it gets really hard then, and I really hope that doesn't happen. Because that would be so, it would just be devastating to lose. I mean, we gotta get a win. I mean, we're at a, so Slay the Spire was a win. That was like a pretty triumphant win in a single video. Risk of Rain was just like 3 straight losses. It was horrible. In this one, we gotta get a win. And I mean, that would put us at a 66% win rate. We gotta keep track of that. And I'm not saying win rate in like, ooh, total attempts. No, I'm saying like per video. If I get 1 win in the video, that counts as a win for the whole video. Not just the one run. We don't count the 4 Risk of Rain runs. That's one. That's one. Like this one, we already lost once, but it still only counts as one. Give me more axes. Although, I'm starting to think now that axe isn't really even the greatest thing on this map. Because they always shoot up and then fall down. And there's no enemies up and down. They're just left and right. There can be enemies above and below me, though. So, I mean, it still has value. It still does good stuff. Just maybe not quite as. If we were on an up and down map, then it would be very good. There is an up and down map as well. I see a red gem. Nope, wasn't the juicer. I'm gonna keep going right for a bit, and then we'll cut back left and like get 60 levels in a second. It is ramping up, and with the noise, I'm looking over at OBS. I'm gonna do a little, just a little beep, just a little touchdown. It might have been getting a little too much. Oh man, more axes. I know I just said they're bad, but they're a higher. I want to get them all finished. You can look up here in the top left for the levels of things, and I got one more on the axe before it's done. So we'll just get it finished off, and then we'll move on to the other things. I'm wondering. This is a library. Where did all these monsters come from? I mean, there's just hundreds and thousands. Well, I mean, I've killed 13,511 of them so far. And we're just getting started. So, oh, yes, yeah, look at that density. Who's keeping all these monsters in their library, though? Ain't me. I don't have a library. I feel like the average home doesn't have a library. You might have a bookshelf. I mean, I have a bookshelf, but to have a library? Are you like an oiler or something? Got like a whole room you can dedicate to just having books in it? Also, you have that many, but oh, our evolved a knife. I'm all for reading. I usually do audiobooks though, so I mean, it's kind of not reading. It is reading. It's listening to a thing that was written. Somebody's reading it. But then you'll have people that say like, oh, you're not getting the essence of reading because you're not, seeing the words on the page. And I do get that, actually. I think some people think reading is what you do to get smarter, and that's not really the case always. I mean, don't get me wrong, the average person who reads is probably smarter than the average person who doesn't, but not smarter for everything, maybe just like better at grammar, and because like they see it more. And Those have editors to them, so the grammar's proper most of the time. So I guess there's some sense of that, but I don't think it makes you smarter to read Harry Potter. Read that to entertain yourself. Either way, I feel like most people don't have enough books to have a library. That's the point I was getting at. I feel like most people don't own. I mean, what's the minimum number of books you gotta have a library in your house? Like 300? 300 books? I mean, anything other than that is just like some books on a shelf. You gotta like cover like 5 shelves to be a library. Also, you gotta have like a cool leather couch or like a nice little chair. And you gotta wear one of those like silk robes when you go in there and smoke a pipe. Which is another thing that I feel like a lot of people don't do. I've never seen a person smoke a pipe in real life. They do it all the time in fantasy stuff though. Gandalf. I can think of another one. There's another person that smokes a pipe. I think they did in Pirates of the Caribbean at some point. Game of Thrones? Did that have any pipe smokage? It might have. How do those work? Just like, is it actually just like a stick? Like a straw on it? And then you put some tobacco or whatever there and you light it on fire? Does it stay on fire? Because I feel like... Yeah, I don't know. It's like a cigarette or a cigar, it's like packed in. But I feel like in a pipe, they just kind of crumble it in there and it like works. I don't know. You can tell I'm a big smoker. I smoke a lot. I know all about the smoking stuff. Also, that's not filtered at all either. So you're just taking in like burnt leaves. Is this going to be an evolution? I've completely lost track of what's going on here. I'm just walking, right? That's the fun of this game. That's the beauty of it, as my friend Blaine would say. You just walk. It's walk. I've also heard these referred to as, by some people, one person, Northern Line, he calls it grocery store simulator. Because you're just trying to dodge all the people in the aisles in the grocery store. Which is a big problem in some places. You get in the right area and you find yourself at a Walmart, like, you know, in the mid-afternoon. And the people in there are barely people. They are obstacles. They are actively trying to not let you past them. And there's an orb. We're going to be getting a lot of experience here. Also, I see an arrow pointing left, which I believe means I missed something. We get the crown. We're gonna get the crowns while we're at this because it's gonna make the rest of the experience we're grabbing come in better, and we're gonna get clover, which I've realized now that I've just been neglecting to upgrade, even though that would probably help. What is left? Oh, there's a chest back here. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Walmarts. Yeah, people just like stand in the aisles and look at stuff. Like they never even attempt to. One, get out of your way, or like grab what they're looking for. Like, do you really have to stand there and stare at the Cheez-Its for that long? Just grab one. I mean, you know what you're getting. You're getting either the classic Cheez-It or the extra toasty. And I mean, the extra toasty Cheez-Its are basically just burnt Cheez-Its, but I love them. They're good. I've noticed recently, as I've been talking about food quite a bit recently with my friends, I don't know why. I think I like things that have like a metallic taste to them. And I have examples. So Golden Grahams, the cereal, kind of tastes like metal for some reason. I can't explain what it is. It's probably got all the riboflavin in it or something, but it tastes a little bit like metal, and I like that. Something about it tingles my senses, and it tastes good. Same thing, extra toasty cheese. It's kind of metallic, kind of good. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that's kind of metallic tasting, but also pretty good. But they exist, and I like them. We're about to hit kind of max level here, and I think we can thank, well, just being very strong, but also the crown for that. Even though we didn't level it up until late, it was doing something. Oh, another chest. Oh, so we have hit max level, so that is just a bag of gold. Which you get two choices at max level. You get a bag of gold or you get a chicken every time you're leveled up. Yes, I'll take the bag of gold. As you can tell, I need it to get the rest of my upgrades that I haven't fully upgraded yet. If I just go all the way right. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way right. We're going on an adventure. We don't need any more level ups because we're not getting any stronger. I'm going to the right and I'm getting whatever that mask thing is. I'm looking at, okay, I'm just looking at the clock at the top. Is that 1 second, or that's slower than 1 second? It seems at 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. No, it's 1 second. It seems slower. We have another 10 minutes of this run. It goes to 30. Ooh. Are we strong enough to fight and kill the final boss? It's not really a final boss, but if you haven't played this game, you'll see it when we get there. It is an enemy, and he does attack you very furiously and quickly, and it's hard to beat him. He's very hard. It's been done by a lot of people, actually. So I think there's strategies where you can like stun him with the clock lancet that I have, and then you can like kill him. We are not at that power level, and actually now that I've realized we're not leveling up anymore, we might peter out. We may not be strong enough to win the rest of this run, but we are gonna try. And maybe this item that I've just passed up can help. There's a spooky man. Look at him. He's blue. I'm zapping him with my daggers. Pick up the item. Coin. Alright, where's this item? Am I blind? Left. What do you do? 10% more gold coins? Well, yes. I mean, I'm only getting gold coins, so yes. I will take that. Wow, that was a lot of level ups. Just in one little burst there. But is it even worth trying to level up anymore? The level up's just good. I mean, they get us gold coins, but we're not getting any stronger. Oh, no, hold up. There could be something else to the right. There's a question mark. I got the hiccups. Well, that's happened now twice in these videos. Is it real hiccups though? I don't think it's gonna last. I think it's subsided. There's a lot of enemies coming after me. Using our daggers and throwing them furiously. Okay. What did this do? Thank you, Rochi Frito, but the vampire's in another coffin. A reference to the old school Mario series. Giovanna Grana joins the survivors. That is a witch on a broom. With a very Italian kind of name. Italian? Is that Italian? I think it's Italian. Croce sounds Italian. Big coin bag. That's Italian too. Medusa. Are they Medusa? I'm leaning in. Are they Medusas or are they just heads? They might be lions, actually. If my character could stop killing them so quickly, I might get a good look. What if I pause? If I pause? I think they're lions. Well, this has turned into so. You know, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna just stand. Hands off the keyboard. I'm not doing anything. Is everybody having a fine evening? Well, evening for me. May not be evening for you. It's probably morning from you, actually, from what I've seen in the analytics. which is a fine time to watch it. That's the time that I watch YouTube, actually, is in the mornings. That's kind of my morning routine, is I'll wake up, make a caffeinated beverage of some sort, typically involving espresso. I have an espresso machine. It's like kind of my thing. I make coffee and I drink it. But lately I've been drinking a lot of lattes, and they're good. I mean, they're just tasty. It's just hot milk and espresso, but it hits different. I try to make a little art on the top of it, but that doesn't always work out. I did manage to make a pumpkin like 2 days ago though, and I was pretty proud of that. I almost took a picture, but then I realized nobody cares. Absolutely nobody cares if I made a pumpkin on my latte. Because there's people that make a lot better pumpkins than I do, but it was cool. It was cool. It did not taste like pumpkin, but it is pumpkin season. Maybe I should have made a pumpkin latte, pumpkin spice latte. No, about that. Maybe it took me way too long to realize it. But pumpkin spice is not pumpkin flavored at all. It doesn't taste like pumpkin. It tastes like pumpkin spice. It tastes like the spices you put in a pumpkin. But I feel like a lot of people think it tastes like pumpkin, but it doesn't. It is delicious though. Yeah, I just always thought in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, it's pumpkin flavored. But then I know I drank one time and I'm like, oh, it's not pumpkin flavored. It's pumpkin spice. That'll change your brain. And now I'm kind of just wondering what a pumpkin latte would taste like. Kind of not good, I think. I don't feel like pumpkin and coffee isn't like a desirable combination. I mean, if you phrase it differently, so what does pumpkin taste like? Pumpkin tastes like squash. If you said, yeah, put squash in your coffee. I feel like a lot of people would be kind of against that. Okay, look at it. We got some witches. They're coming in close. Please have enough power to at least see like the end. I mean, okay, we've lasted so much longer in this video and we've come so much closer to a win than we ever did in Risk of Rain that I will be happy even if we lose, but I would prefer very much not to lose. If we can avoid it. I'm gonna take refuge by this piano. I'm gonna sit here and point my daggers at people. But yeah, no, squash coffee, pretty bad. Although I think Starbucks did like olive oil in their coffees for a time, which is another interesting combination. Because coffee on its own is a diuretic, but also a slight laxative. Combined with olive oil, which basically is a laxative, and you get an interesting morning. You get some poop. This is a large witch. Please. I think I'll die very quickly if I touch any of these enemies. I don't think oh, I have like 5 lives though. Give me that. I know it's nothing. Oh, we're letting this one play out. Even though it's gonna be like 3 floor chickens and a bag of coins. I mean, look at that. The man did his craft well. I got no chickens, they're all coins actually. 2,050 gold coins is a lot. I mean, how much was it to buy that upgrade that I couldn't afford? Like a 10,000? That's 1/5 of it right there. I don't know, I've clicked on the floor chicken a couple times, but it doesn't do anything. I just kind of like the chicken. I believe that is a reference to, I feel like this whole game is a reference to the Castlevania series. The video games from back in the day, they're, yeah, they had enemies that looked like this. They had vampires. And they had wall chickens. Not floor chickens. Wall chicken, but same thing. Oh, dude, you can do it always big bag? Yeah, give me the always. Surely I'll never need to heal. Watch, I die immediately afterwards when I could have healed. Got a Medusa. Now, so this is a Medusa. The other ones were just like lion heads. Thought I said always bag a coin. Don't even play that. I don't want to see it unless it's a 5 stack, and then I want to see it a lot. Chicken. I shouldn't have picked that up, actually. I should have maybe, like, camped in this area and watched that. It still kind of looks like we're impenetrable. We cannot be beaten. Especially to our direct left, because that's where all the daggers are going. A lot of bladed objects I'm throwing. I'm realizing now I'm throwing knives. I got a holy sword flying around. I'm throwing axes that are hitting absolutely nothing. Ah, they're going out there to the left. Okay, something just happened. Something just happened. We got a Medusa. She's right in the line of fire. You chose the worst approach. Get over here. It's only a 1. You skipped the 1s. Alright, 3 minutes left on the clock. It's getting a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, because I know how hairy the last little bit of this game can be. Put your votes in now. Will I live? I don't know. I don't know at all. Oh, if you factor in my revives, of which I have 3, maybe. Feel like I don't have enough evolutions? Maybe. Okay, maybe I'm just I'm worried over nothing and we're gonna stomp it. But every second they're kind of inching a little bit close. See, like that? Yeah, they're inching a little closer, and that scares me. We have all of our vectors kind of covered. We got left and right with the daggers. We got the swords doing a little crisscross. We're throwing the axes straight up, and then they're kind of feathering out left and right. And then we got the wand, and we got the 2 wands just going haywire and firing everywhere. They're about to touch me. Wow, these they're getting some health. Look at all those reds. Okay. I don't want. Do not touch me. I don't want you to touch me. This is like navigating in 2021. Got the coronavirus everywhere. They're like, hey, stay away. Stay away. I just want my Cheez-Its. Please. No. See, I gotta point my daggers upwards. Okay, I think we're holding them up. No, not the exploding things now. No, that's bad. Oh, okay, we got hit. We took a little bit of damage. We have no way to heal. We cannot take a floor chicken. Oh, okay, it did. Okay, I'm getting. Give me a floor chicken. Oh, coming down to the wire. 45 seconds. Will we last? I'm inching. I'm doing a little shake. Maybe I need to move upwards so I can actually attack enemies from below me. I'm surprised I've not died yet. I've perished. Oh wait, there's more. I'm back. 20 seconds. I think now, I think just from the revives alone, I could live. But what did I tell you? At the end of this game, it gets hairy. And it gets scary quick. If I had any sort of healing, this would be fine. Or if I, didn't put always bag of dice. We've got a couple more of these. We've made it. No. Maybe it's a metaphor for gambling in general, but you never win. The house always wins / death always flies up to the screen and kills you. But that is a win. That is a win for this game, and look at that, putting up a win on the board for old Vampire Survivors. I'll catch you guys in the next one where we will be playing Spelunky, and I will definitely lose. You guys have a good one.